Following a disastrous year in 2020, the last 12 months have shown clear signs of box office recovery. After streaming platforms were given free rein over the cinematic landscape in 2020, the playing field leveled somewhat in 2021, with most blockbusters receiving theatrical exclusive premieres. Nonetheless, uncertainty reigns supreme and pre-pandemic audience habits show no signs of returning to normal anytime soon. Here are some of the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2022. So let's take a look. Before we get further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Alright, let's get to it. At number 10, The Flash. The DCEU's ups and downs continued in 2020 and 2021, with Wonder Woman 1984 underwhelming critically, Zack Snyder's Justice League impressing on HBO Max, and The Suicide Squad receiving positive reviews but bombing at the box office. The year 2022 will be busier, with Black Adam and Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom, but The Flash is the most exciting upcoming film in the DCEU. At number 9, Halloween Ends. Michael Myers made an unexpected modern comeback on the big screen in 2018's Halloween Retcon sequel. Whereas most resurrected horror icons floundered in obvious cash-ins and hollow retreads, Halloween defied the trend by bringing back Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode. Halloween succeeded in updating John Carpenter's original premise, but the sequel in 2021, Halloween Kills, continued in the franchise's long tradition of subpar sequels, disappointing the majority of viewers for critics. The trilogy concludes with 2022's Halloween Ends, in which Curtis reunites with Judy Greer for one last battle against their murderous tormentor. At number 8, Black Adam. While Shazam didn't make any major superhero headlines in 2019, Zachary Levi's DCEU solo film was widely praised for its comedy and heart. A sequel is planned for 2023, but first Shazam's archenemy makes his live-action debut. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson plays the titular ancient prisoner in Black Adam, an era-spanning origin story that takes the dark DC wizard into an anti-hero territory, rather than presenting Adam as the traditional comic book bad guy. At number 7, Top Gun Maverick. Thanks to Mission Impossible 7 and Top Gun Maverick, 2021 was supposed to be Tom Cruise's year, but all we got was that shouty on-set leaked recording. Fortunately, 2022 could be the year that the Cruise crew finally gets their wish. Top Gun isn't the smartest movie in town, but the 1986 high-flying ace came to define its era with quotable lines, big action, and a great soundtrack. The fate of Top Gun Maverick 35 years later is a question that should have been answered in 2019, 2020, 2021, and now finally 2022. At number 6, Scream. To be sure, sequels of classic horror films aren't unheard of. Furthermore, very few are any good. Nonetheless, there's palpable buzz in the air as Scream approaches its release date. Whatever the title implies, 2022's effort is the 5th installment in the ongoing meta-horror Scream series, but the first since Wes Craven's death in 2015. In Craven's absence, Matt Bettinelli open and Tyler Gillett direct, but it's the confirmed cast that's generating the most bloodthirsty buzz. At number 5, Mission Impossible 7. Mission Impossible 7 was one of many blockbusters impacted by the 2020 production shutdowns, with the pandemic hampering Tom Cruise's globe-trotting antics in the next installment of his still surprisingly good Mission Impossible franchise. Haley Atwell and Asai Morales join the usual suspects, and stunts appear to be even crazier than before, with exploding bridges, helicopter parachuting, and dirt bike base jumps keeping Tom Cruise's insurance company awake at night. Delays may have dampened the excitement surrounding Mission Impossible 7, but Ethan Hunt's return remains a highlight on the cinematic calendar for 2022. At number 4, The Northman. If The Northman is more than the sum of its parts, this mysterious action thriller could be one of the year's biggest surprises. Robert Eggers directs Anya Taylor-Joy, Alexander Skarsgård, Willem Dafoe, and Nicole Kidman in a Viking revenge thriller that combines historical action with more mystical elements, like Vikings but on a larger scale. The trailer for The Northman was released in December to positive reviews, and the finished film could capitalize on the Green Knight's historic fantasy success. At number 3, Thor: Love and Thunder. Another one of the MCU sequels that stands out for the crowd. Unlike Tony Stark and Steve Rogers, who both had trilogies, this is the first adventure to have a 4th solo film. Because Ragnarok was so much better than The Dark World, Marvel most likely thought Taika Waititi deserved another shot. Natalie Portman reprises her role as Jane Foster and makes her debut as Mighty Thor, so solo may not be the best word to describe the film. Furthermore, is Thor now classified as an Avenger or a Guardian of the Galaxy? All of these questions are why we're so happy. At number 2, Jurassic World Dominion. Life finds a way, and in 2015, Colin Trevorrow successfully resurrected the Jurassic Park franchise, releasing Jurassic World as a next-generation sequel to the original films. The film received critical and commercial acclaim, but the sequel Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom received a more mixed reaction. Nonetheless, anticipation is high for Jurassic World Dominion, the third and final installment in Trevorrow's trilogy. And at number 1, Avatar 2. Every time a long-delayed multi-million-dollar James Cameron film is undervalued, it ends up shattering box office records left and right. While only time will tell if Avatar 2 can reach such heights, we're optimistic. Despite the fact that the original blockbuster loses some of its luster on a smaller screen, no one can deny that Avatar was a phenomenon. In addition, Avatar 2 has the potential to be a landmark film. Well guys, that's it for this one. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell to keep getting notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.